Okay, so the 7 Deadly Sins Origin developer team finally decided to give us some juicy and relevant information, so let me break it all down for you and make sure that you're up to date with the most relevant and important information that the game has to offer. In the very first segments of the video, they are addressing the fact that they have read through our Q&A, and they also give us a brief description of what the game is about. And I'm sure most of you are probably familiar with all that, and most of you probably have left those questions, so let's quickly skip that because it's a little bit irrelevant. The very first question that they have answered was related to the release date, and obviously they did not give us the exact date. However, they did say that they will give us the key launch details in Q3 of 2025. So we can expect those details within August or September. The next question was about the cross-platform compatibility, and they in fact confirmed that the game will be launching on all 3 platforms, those being PlayStation 5, PC and mobile, on the day 1, which is great. You can enjoy the game in your comfort way, which can be on your PC or maybe on your phone and even on the console. They also addressed compatibility with Xbox and Nintendo Switch and said that in case Origin receives a lot of support, they will decide if they are going to update the game to be compatible with those consoles. Now the question of how much content will Origin offer was answered a little bit not very informatively. They told us about the size of the region, that it will be 30 square kilometers at the launch, and that we'll be able to explore various bosses. But more important part was the gameplay that they showed with the lane and confirming that the other OC is also playable. And they also showed gameplay of Hendrickson with UI elements of Bug Demon and Dreadrin. Additionally, they also showed us some gameplay with puzzles, which looks okay. It's nothing special, but it's still great. Next question they asked was related to side content, and the answer was nothing special. However, the gameplay that they shown was incredible. They showed us new mounts as well as the improved UI, which is always great to see. The next question was if there will be different versions of the same hero, and come on guys, the answer is obviously yes. Next question was asked about original characters, and the answer was that they are simply complementary to the story of Tristan. So that's also great. And on top of that, they gave us a look at another new original character. Next question was related to combat and PvP, and firstly I would like to say that the fact that you can petrify and freeze your opponents in the game is absolutely great. I absolutely love it, and it reminds me of Grand Cross, which is great. They also showed some little puzzle where you have to combine parts of the ship to make one, which also looks great and is quite unique. You can also see Tristan in a new outfit, which confirms that he is not limited to just 3 outfits, and we will see a lot more in the future. They also showed 2 new bosses and 2 more playable original characters. As for just PvP, they said that they are considering different types of PvP battles and not just typical 1v1s, which is great, and it will offer us great gameplay flexibility, not being limited to just a simple format of 1v1s. They feel that they don't want players to be overwhelmed or pressured into doing PvP, so they are trying to make it as balanced as possible for everyone to enjoy it. They mentioned Gamescom and said that there will be a PV or a trailer, and that it will offer us an important announcement. Now, what will it be is unknown, however it could be a beta test announcement, or at least a date for it, or maybe even a registration start. So make sure to be on a lookout for the Gamescom announcement. Additionally, on top of this video, they also gave us some Q&A answers on the Discord server. So let's take a look. So the first question, what kind of multiplayer features are available in the 7 Deadly Sins Origin? Now the answer. We believe that one of the key elements that sets 7 Deadly Sins Origin apart from the other overworld games is enjoyment of multiplayer gameplay. Exploring the vast world on your own can certainly be exciting, but overcoming challenges and sharing a sense of accomplishment with friends offers a completely different kind of fun. Origin is being developed to support multiplayer exploration, allowing players to form parties and adventure through the field together. Our development team is also creating and testing a variety of PvE-focused co-op content, with an emphasis on refining both quality and enjoyment. We are preparing high difficulty dungeons and boss battles that go beyond simply hunting monsters, allowing players to enjoy the thrill of overcoming challenges through strategic teamwork. In addition, we are preparing a wide range of casual, minigame style co-op content that can also be enjoyed with friends without pressure. Whether the experience is serious or lighthearted, we hope you will enjoy exploring the world of 7 Deadly Sins Origin together with your friends. Now this question and answer is great because unlike the previous one, we did not have the answer for it. Are there any community features that let me play with other players? Now the answer, since the Origin offers multiplayer features, we are also preparing systems that go beyond just friends and parties, such as Knighthood system. Which is incredible. I don't think either Wuthering Waves or Genshin has such a feature, and it will be absolutely enjoyable for us. For example, Grand Cross offered it and it was great. I'm pretty sure most people loved it. While we cannot share specific details just yet, we are actively discussing features such as dedicated Knighthood base and exclusive content where members can gather and interact. Although the game can be fully enjoyed solo, we are working hard to create Britannia where you can also experience the joy of playing alongside other players. This is actually amazing news. It will be great to be able to have a Knighthood base and being able to walk around it at least and interact with other players. And honestly, me personally, I absolutely loved doing that in the early stages of Grand Cross, so it will be very refreshing. Additionally, that also confirms that the Steam tag of MMO was not a mistake and the game actually has some MMO elements. The last question was, do I have to play multiplayer to enjoy the game? And the answer is no. The core of the game is centered around the solo play. I don't think it needs any more explanation, so we can stop at that. Now, those Q&A answers were only the part 1 of a 3-part Q&A session, so be on a lookout for other questions and answers. And in this little picture they are thanking us and they are hoping that we will stay on a lookout for more news. Now, of course, this was actually great, and this is a great day for 7 Deadly Sins Origin fans. Not only did we see the improved UI of the game, but we also saw that the roster of playable characters will be bigger than we initially expected, with even more possibilities down the line. So this is awesome, and make sure to tune in when the Gamescom starts, because it seems like that the beta will be announced then. So make sure to tune in on August 19th, and thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and have a wonderful day.